Hello friends, and welcome to week 4 of the Fort Worth Fabric Studio as the crow flies. This week we are going to be making one quick block. Really nice. We're going to take that panel piece that we cut and surround it with some fabrics, and then we'll bring that plus the crow blocks and the star blocks that we've made in previous weeks back next week, and we'll finish this. So let's get started for this quick and easy week. So you can see here I've got my panel ready. This was kind of a choose your own adventure week because we got a panel that had 4 different pieces on it, so you could pick which one you wanted. So you need to cut this one to 18 inches square, and then we have 4 of these strips to put on either side or on all the sides of it. So we're going to start by putting these on the left and right side first. Now mind these pieces are directional, so depending on how you want yours to look, pay attention to the direction. But I'm just going to grab my panel piece here, and I'm going to add one of these to the left and right sides first before we do anything else. So if you guys already made your crows, how are your crows coming along? Did you get them done? I know there's a few of them, but I think they're super cute. Oop, go down. Okay, one side, and I'll press this guy in a minute. I'm just going to finger press it for now. We're going to add the other side. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and press these now. And then we'll add the top and bottom. All right, so we got the sides on. Now we need to add the top and bottom of this. So the top and bottom are going to be made of the same fabrics, except you need to add a square on either end of those. So one of these purple guys here on either end. So we're going to add those first. And I did one ahead of time to save a little bit of time. Whoops, just got stuck in my thread from my machine. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so it'll look just like this. So it's kind of off camera, sorry. It's a big long piece. So we're going to add a square to either end, and then we'll add those to the top and bottom of this. So let me go ahead and sew these together. And I gotta fix my thread here first because I just got that fabric stuck on my thread. There. All right, not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna add one of these to each side of this strip. it's Monday, and being that it's Monday, I need to do this myself, but let's call it Machine Monday. Don't forget to give your machine a little clean today if you sewed all weekend. I can tell from the way mine sounds right now that it needs some oil, and it probably needs a little bit of cleaning inside the bobbin and all that. So it's a good reminder, Machine Mondays. Or Maintenance Mondays. All right. All right, I gave that a finger press. I'm going to give it an actual press with the iron, and then we can put these together. There we go. Okay. So one at the top and one at the bottom. And then that's it for this week. Really easy week. So that's a good thing in case any of you have catch up. I actually have to catch up a little bit. I got my crows done, but I have to go back and finish a couple of the stars. If you remember, I had the little fabric cutting oopsie. My fabric came, and then I never got back around to completely finishing my stars. So I'll have this week to do that. And then next week, we'll put this whole thing together, and then you'll have your quilt done in plenty of time to get it quilted either at home or through a long armor in time for the fall. Just making sure these seams match up. And then again on this side. Now again, you could have picked any of the ones you wanted. I decided to pick the crow since the quilt is called as the crow flies. That made sense to me. But I think it would look cute with any of those panel pieces. They were all really sweet. I kind of like that we had a choice this time. That's kind of cool. Oop. Cutting mat is moving. All right. And just like that, we are done for the week. Well, thanks so much again for joining me this week. You should have your stars, your crows, and now your center. And yes, mine has a little purple up here because I made the mistake of starching my panels. I forgot that panels shouldn't be starched because they shrink, and then so I got a little bit of the border fabric, but I'm okay with that. I made the mistake, but it's just adds a little purple to my quilt, and I love purple. So here's my center. So you should have a center and then your crows and your stars. And then next week we get to put it all together. I'm super excited about that. I love to see how it all comes together at the end. So thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next week. And until then, have a great week, have fun sewing, and take care of yourself. Bye.